Well, hey gang, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. And as promised, I said in my last video that is just airing like right now that I would be going out today. I said I wanted to get some interesting shots like down in the city. So I'm close to the city, but I'm not actually going to the city. Got a little late and decided not to. But there's some other interesting places that I've been wanting to shoot and that I thought that was really, really neat. So I'm going to be using my Yashica Mat 124, and I'm going to be utilizing the film that I'm shooting with today is the Kodak Kodak Gold 200. And if you know anything about that film likes a lot of sunlight. So I've been walking and I'm on this trail right around this bend around here. Is like this real cool bridge that I've been wanting to shoot for like a while, and I think it's it's part of the Schuylkill River over there. And I see some people riding their bikes on the trail. I gotta bring my bike down here one day so I can really just be able to get over there like I want to and do some things. But there is a composition here that I'm really digging. And if you guys can see it right there, it's like you see all these leading lines. I like this. I like the graffiti. I think I'm gonna take a shot just of that graffiti, but I'm liking the leading lines. And as I told y'all, I wanted this to be all about shadows. And as you can see, the sun is going down because we're getting close to the golden hour. So I'm getting a lot of shadows right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some shots right here. As y'all know, it's only 12 exposures. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can get right here. Kind of liking this right here, this composition. This is pretty cool. And make sure I'm tracking. Told y'all I won't be tracking by. That's the only thing I want to be tracked by. All right, so I'm at 500th of a second. My ISO is 200 because that's the box speed of the film. And I'm at f/16. I think I'm going to get down a little lower because I really want to get more of an angle right here. I'm really digging how I know y'all hear me say that word dig it all the time, but I love it. I'm an old 70s kid. That's pretty cool. And this is pretty much why I like to shoot with color film. If I'm doing street photography, is when the sun is shining, and like I said, it's as you can see, it's in my face, that it's almost becoming the golden hour, which I'm really digging. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna walk around and try to get around to that bridge, because when you see this bridge, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And I see it all the time when I'm passing this freeway right here. So you guys are gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and continue walking. I'm liking this composition right here. I think this is really nice, the way the old trees and how the river is just moving that way. It's just something about that tree right there in front of me that I really like. And I just like how it's gnarly and it's curling like that. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get that composition right there. So I'm at, I think I'm gonna go to F4, and I'm at 2/50th of a second. Wow. It's gonna be a really, really, really nice image right there. In color or in black and white, it'll be done really, really nicely, just kind of artistically done. That's gonna be real nice. I'm gonna continue walking down this trail because we're coming very, very close to that bridge that I'm telling y'all about, that I'm so excited about. Let's go ahead and continue walking. Look at that. It's real muddy. It's real muddy, but I'm gonna get this image anyway because I like how the shadow is coming just elongated, because the sun is coming from behind that cloud, and it's going to make that shadow nice and sharp right there. So like I said, this is all about shadows, but I'm getting a lot of images that don't necessarily have a lot of shadows. So but it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Let me go ahead and get it, that shot right there. So again, I'm at F4, 250th of a second, ISO 200. And I got all the bikers coming by me right here. And hill. Wow. It's gonna be a nice image. It's gonna be a really, really nice image right there. But we're getting closer to the bridge, and I'm gonna get a couple of images. I think I'm gonna finish out a lot of my compositions right there, because I'm gonna finish out this roll of film, and I'm gonna find interesting, very, very interesting different angles, different places that I can shoot, and see if I can find some good shadows. Right now, the sun has gone behind the clouds, and because it's gone behind the clouds, I'm not getting the strong shadows like I would like to. I see a few on this bridge that I want to take shots of, but you know, we'll make it. As we do in Somewhere in America here, y'all already know, we're always learning. We're always trying to be adventurous. We're always trying to get out and find great new compositions. So let's go ahead and let's find out. Let's see what we can do. Wow, I finally made it down here, and I am going to get the shadows that I actually really, really want. Look at this. Right here. I mean, I got exactly what I'm looking for. I even like over here where you can see up under that bridge right there, just that composition right there. I'm gonna go closer to the bridge there. I'm even liking what I'm seeing up here. As you can see, there are bikers that are going across there. And I got this idea, because y'all know I love silhouettes, that as they're backlit, I'm going to try to get some images of them. So let me see if I can create some type of, I don't want to get all in this water and this mud, but I want to try to create some kind of foreground interest, probably utilizing, I don't know. I wish the shadows would get from behind. I wish the sun would get from behind that cloud. It would give me stronger shadows. Maybe I can bring them out, you know. Because one thing about this film, Kodak Gold, is that what it does is that it gives you, Kodak Gold, it gives you a real warm feeling. In the episodes where I was on vacation, travel vlog, you saw some of the Kodak Gold images, and I really, really like what I saw. And I took those with my Leica. I'm gonna see how it produces with this with the Yashica. Yashica tends to do a really, really good job. So let me see. You know, you always want to get a good foreground interest. Let's see here if I can. I like this looking upward. And it looks like I just lost my shadows. I just lost my shadows. This big cloud just moved over it. So the shadows that I had are no longer there. That presents a dilemma. Now, I could go into post and fake it, but I don't want. But we don't fake it here. We don't want to fake it. We want to do the real thing. We want to make sure that the images look exactly the way they should look out of camera. And sometimes we take creative license, but in this instance, I don't want to take any creative license. I want to actually go ahead and I want the shadows. I want to look for the light. If you've ever saw, I believe it's Alan from England. Awesome photographer. I have his name right there down in the way you spell correctly, and also to go to see his YouTube channel because he's fantastic. I follow him, follow his work. But you want to try to get. He looks for a lot of the light because that's what photography means. It means to paint with light, and so I'm always looking for the light. And right now everything just seems kind of muted and dead. The light that I had on this, I took so much time and I kind of lost it. And I'm waiting for the cloud to kind of move. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shot anyway because I do like the composition. So straight into here, right into here is what I want to do. So let me go ahead and take this shot. Maybe while I'm standing here, I probably may get the shadows to come back, or the shadows to come back. I'm liking this right here. Centering in on this and the way the columns kind of go outward. You guys can see that. The way the columns kind of go outward. It's a pretty good composition. And then the reflections of the water on each side. I'm gonna step back on this one. Watch out for all the mud. It's not shadows, but it is in shadow. So let's kind of work it out a little bit. Sometimes those things happen when you're in photography. You get some. You got to deal with the elements. That's one thing that's the difference between shooting in the studio where you have the control of the light and shooting, versus on location where I don't have control of the light. And so what happens is that I end up getting what I get. I'm gonna go between these trees because I like this composition right here. I was telling you guys about it earlier. I really, really like what I'm seeing here. And the way that bridge is, that leading line right there, that is really, really nice. Let me see if I can go ahead and get that shot. Looks like a hodgepodge because of the so many of the branches. I think if we had came here in the summertime, it would be full of leaves. We wouldn't be able to see really anything. All right. Let's see, look at this. Look at this. This is something else. See that right up there? Look at that. That cloud right there is my enemy. And that cloud right there is my enemy. That whole big, massive cloud has just covered everything. But you know what? Remember when I was telling you about that bridge where we just did the shot that we just took right a few minutes ago? Let me show you. I know I got your camera all over the place. See, I can get it better here. I get more light and get a little bit of shadow. But let's go ahead and take this shot. Told you guys, because this one thing I love about this camera is the the internal light meter, and it has never failed me. It's always accurate. I mean, it runs by lithium battery, but it's always very, very accurate, and I really, really like that it does a fantastic job. Let me, I've never gone down this far, but I'm gonna go down this far and see exactly what's down here. So I'm getting ready to finish up because I have more film, but I got one, I think maybe one or two images left, and I think that's it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and see. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Am I seeing something I've always wanted? No. I think if I tried to go over in that, I might get lost. I might end up like in some quicksand or something. But it looks almost like it's, if you've ever been down to Louisiana, like the Bayou area, it has like this look like it's a really, really nice swampy area. And I've always wanted to try to get something like that. I mean, if I'm not in Louisiana, and I kind of got an idea of it now, but nah, that's all right. See a lot of geese that have just splashed into the water. Not doing that type of shooting today. But you know what? I think I'm gonna get a reflection. I see there's this tree right in front of me, and I like the way it's got the reflection. And if I can get down low enough, I think that'll be a nice composition right there, especially in color. And if it's edited just right, it's going to look spectacular. So let me go ahead and try to get this shot right here. And looks like my sun is coming out. Looks like the sun is coming out. So that cloud that's our enemy has gone away. So it looks like I will probably be able to get my shadows down there by that bridge like I want to. So I'm going to have to run just to get it. And if I don't get that, I'm gonna have to settle for the shadows that I'm seeing right here on the ground. But let me see, if I get down here, and I think I'm gonna get exactly what I need. Now I'm gonna have to be on the other side of the bridge, because remember the sun is on this side, so it's casting the shadows going elongated that way. So I want to definitely make sure that I'm going to get the look that I want. Now I'm not doing the ninja walk, so yep, I see the shadows are forming right up under there. And that is a good thing. So guess what? That means that the day was not lost. And guess what? It is a red letter day because we get a chance to get the image from the actual name of the show, which is, Tracking Shadows. I think that's what we're gonna name it. We're gonna name it Tracking Shadows. Or not Chasing Shadows. We'll say Chasing Shadows. And so we're gonna chase some shadows. And some of these shadows have eluded us. Some of them, let me get out the way of the biker. Some of these shadows have eluded us. Some of them have disappeared. Some of them have went away. That's all right. We getting ready to get it right here. Let me show y'all exactly what we're getting. Look at that. God, ta-da! Got the shadows that we need. I think it looks really, really nice. I think I was gonna get it from the other angle because I think it'll look more dramatic, but yeah, I'm gonna get it from the other angle because it's too much light on this side and I wanna be on the shadow side so that we can get a good, is it tracking again? Come on, there we go, activate tracking. So that we can get a good look. Watch out for all of this. Oh, look at that, wow. That's exactly what I want right there. And you know what I think I'm gonna have? I think I'm in the foreground. I think what I want to have in the foreground is that it's this darkness in the foreground, and then you got the light there. So let me hurry up and do it because I think that shadow is getting ready to go across it again. So here we go, part 2 of getting this shot one more time. And you know what? That was the last shot, and I hope that it did get onto the film. I would hate to have to pull out black and white film and try to, I wanted these to be in color, because I wanted you. Now, one of the things, now you know what? It's funny I said that, and that's actually not really true. I lie, I tell a lie, because the reason why I shoot a lot of black and white is because black and white images actually, you can feel the warmth. In the episode that I was showing you guys about today's episode, which actually is airing right now, the prints, well, this will be airing next week, but today's episode or last week's episode that you saw, that I was showing you about the prints, like when I shot then I did the one with the house, and you can see that picture right there. When I did the one with the house and how the sunlight came on there, you should be able to still feel warmth in a black and white image. And that is one of the beautiful things about it. You should still be able to feel warm. Color only remember, everything is done in the grayscale. I majored in fine art, so I always look at everything in a very artistic way. Everything goes from extreme white to extreme black, and you have shades of gray that are all in the middle. And so what happens is that with the tonal values, when you add a hue, which is color, then you begin to get different variations of colors and everything else, which is a beautiful thing. So you should still be able to see warmth utilizing the grayscale, which is a lot of the lights and darks, which is going from the white all the way to the extreme black. So that's a great thing about it. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Somewhere in America, chasing shadows, and with the Yashica Mat 124G. I'm gonna get out here again, and I'm gonna chase some more shadows, but we're gonna do it down in an area where I know that I can get a lot of shadows, a lot of light, and a lot of things like that. I'm really tempted to put in some black and white film and to go ahead and do some other stuff, but that's another day. But I think next week what I'm going to do, instead of chasing shadows, I'm going to do a whole series, and primarily in silhouettes. So that means that all of my images, all of my buildings, whatever I do, is going to be in backlit. And so in order for that to happen, I'm definitely going to have to come out during the golden hour. Now, depending on the weather, that dictates a lot. But we're going to try to get that done. So that should be next week's episode. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Other than that, as I always say, if you can't say anything nice to anybody or do anything nice for anybody, do what? Stick a shoe in your mouth and definitely keep it moving. God bless y'all, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.